So, it kind of started off kind of a funny way with a pick and digging a small hole, and that hole got bigger. My tools got bigger, and things started, my concept and the things started getting more advanced. And as that happened, we started to need other things that you might find in Minecraft, like structures to help either prevent wind and basically fencing. And we needed something interesting and fun. Another requirement to the fencing is it had to be cheap. Um, I mean, obviously, it's kind of everything's kind of ad hoc over here, so I've kind of just put it together piece by piece and building on it. There's no real layout plan for it, so I've just been kind of adding things as we need it. Here I've used some like redwood boards to, it's about a foot high barrier roughly, and tied them together to create a little bit of a backsplash for this garden, which receives a lot of wind. Everything out here gets wind from all sides. And there's literally nothing. I mean, like Vegas, you might have a building or something. Here, there's nothing. There's nothing to protect you. So every little bit helps. This makes a huge deal, especially if you're getting wind from the back. These could also be used as sides for like raised bed gardens and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, and then I made a little bit larger fence over here that kind of cordons off the vine and melon patch area, which is looking pretty good. Most of the slots are full or are filling, either from plants we've grown or there are seeds in the ground. Anyway, so you can see this kind of fence. Now they're staked in and screwed to the stakes, essentially. Yeah, so that's about I don't know, 50-foot fence or something. It's not very tall, but it only needs to be so tall to protect these plants. These are low-growing plant. Yep, still haven't finished up that stick fence either. And then I built one to kind of cordon off the Wallapini area, give me a place to grow and try some other things. I also need a little bit of protection for these beds. So, much like original Minecraft, I got one style of fencing, just in different shapes. Anyway, I got a couple things growing in pots over here. Lots of tomatoes over here lined up, doing their thing. There's just a bed of peppers, looking a little more definition going on in this bed. Just got these okra in today, so this is a really deep, nice bed. So I'm hoping to get a nice product out of this bed. And then finally, if we look over here, we fenced off this area too, which we're sort of calling like his and hers gardens now, as things divide up. But anyway, and it's good to see Amelia doing so much. Me too, kind of pushes me to do more, and we kind of like push each other. So yeah, put up a little small fence over here too, and there's some other little barriers that we made like out of cloth and some sticks, but a lot of it's like very primitive stick type work, which is very Minecrafty. So anyway, beds haven't raised for now. We got a lot of stuff popping up, corner getting bigger. The peas are trellising in, and we made a little protective shelter for them to get a little UV protection, protect them from the real harsh afternoon heat. Anyway, that's the big update for now. That was probably about a week's worth of work, but it was fun. And in the spirit of Minecraft, Jake, thanks for the idea.